to the Gauteng Provincial Leader of the Democratic Alliance, Solly Msimanga, to the residents of Johannesburg, and to the class of 2026, greetings. Welcome to the very first lecture of the Johannesburg School of Governance, proudly brought to you by the Democratic Alliance and approved by the President of South Africa. Yes, approved by the President, because even the President now admits what we have always known, that ANC councillors must learn from us. And if that is the case, then class is officially in session. We believe in Joburg. We believe the city can work. We believe that Johannesburg can be a place of order, of efficiency, and of delivery. But that belief starts with telling the truth about where we are now and how badly we are failing. Normally, I bring children's books to council. Simple stories with simple lessons for those who refuse to learn the basics. But it seems that the executive has already chosen its new definitive guide on construction materials, the Three Little Pigs. Because on Lillian and Goy Street, a major road, they decided to build with bricks after years of delays, congratulating themselves on choosing the strongest material. It seems fairy tale logic, not engineering, is now guiding the future of our city. So let's put the storybooks away and pick up something from the adult shelf instead. This is Project Management for Engineering and Construction by Gerald D. Oberlender, a textbook used around the world to teach engineers and project managers how to deliver real-world infrastructure. And I want to read just a few sentences from it. A project consists of three components: scope, budget, and schedule. Scope represents the work to be accomplished. Schedule refers to the logical sequencing and timing to be performed. And budget refers to the cost. Not only should the scope, budget, and schedule be well defined, but each must be linked together since one affects the other, individually and collectively. This is not my definition. This is not the DA's definition. This is the definition. And yet, when we turn to the quarterly reports of the JDA, the city's primary implementing agent, not a single KPI measures how many projects were delivered on time and within budget. Not one. How can you manage what you do not measure? How can you fix what you refuse to acknowledge? If we believe in Joburg, and we do, then we must start measuring not how many projects we launched, not how many notices we issued, not how many pages our reports contain, but how many projects we actually completed on time, within scope, and within budget. Because right now, colleagues, the picture is catastrophic. The JDA recorded a deficit of 80 million this quarter, not because of reckless spending, but because the city of Johannesburg failed to pay its own entity. That forced JDA into an overdrawn bank account and saddled it with 98.3 million in interest, 1,249% over budget. That is money that should have been used to build infrastructure, now wasted on interest payments. The result? JDAs can't pay its suppliers. Only 19% of invoices were paid within 30 days. 19%. That's not a payment system, that's a financial chokehold on small business. And so contractors have stopped working. The Chris Hani Sports Centre, suspended. The Moyani Drive upgrade, suspended. The Drizak Recreational Park, suspended. That's not just bad governance. That is a direct assault on service delivery and on the small businesses that keep our communities working. Strategic delivery, zero. The JDA set a target of 2 strategic projects in key economic nodes this quarter. It delivered none, zero, dollar law. And while this collapse unfolds, the Development Planning Department stands before us and boasts it achieved 100% of its KPIs. Except it only spent 87.4% of its operating budget. It failed to spend 10 million on GIS software due to prolonged appointment processes. It collected only 91.4% of revenue, and the UNEP GEF grant, a dismal 64.2%. That's not 100% success, that's 100% spin. This is an illusion of performance. It is a government celebrating itself instead of turning up and delivering. And here's the deeper truth. DA governed Cape Town measures outcomes. Joburg measures outputs. DA Govern Cape Town measures how long residents actually wait for building plans to be approved. We measure how many applications we processed. DA Govern Cape Town measures citizen satisfaction, how people actually feel about their city. We measured how many projects reached practical completion, regardless of whether they were late, over budget, or had their scope reduced to something meaningless. DA Govern Cape Town measures impact. Joburg measures activity. And what does that mean for the residents of Johannesburg? It means that when the government measures the right things, you get the right results. When Cape Town measures how long you wait for building plan approvals, you wait less. When they measure citizen satisfaction, your complaints are answered. When they measure projects completed on time and within budget, your roads are fixed and your parks are built. That's not coincidence. That's cause and effect. Change what government measures and you change what government delivers. Keep measuring the wrong things and you get the wrong results. And nowhere is this clearer than how residents obtain their own building plans. Just a few weeks ago, I revealed that corrupt officials in the city are charging residents thousands of rands to retrieve their own approved plans from the city. Plans that are trapped inside the Metro Centre's filing rooms. It's an extortion dressed up as bureaucracy. This is what happens when a city refuses to modernize and it weaponizes inefficiency. Now compare that to DA-run City of Cape Town. Residents simply log on and download their own plans online. No bribes, no middlemen, no weeks of chasing officials down dim corridors, just serviced, fast, transparent, and honest service. This is the difference between a government that believes in power for itself and a government that believes in Joburg. That is the difference between a city that builds barriers and a city that removes them. We believe in Joburg. We believe the city deserves real governance, not fairy tales. We believe the city must measure results, not paperwork. We believe in Joburg where public money builds roads, not pays interest. We believe in a Johannesburg where projects finish on time, not projects that never finish at all. Class of 2026, thank you for attending the first lecture by the Johannesburg School of Governance. But remember, this is the last
40
term.
seconds left, Councillor.
There will be no extended learning program for slow learners. From next term onwards, there will be no more instruction. There will be demonstration only. Because we don't just believe in talking, we don't just believe in teaching, we believe in Johannesburg. Thank you.